So the first thing I did was to peel and cut the potatoes in quarters to leave these ridges, and those are the ones that are going to become very, very crispy. You need to peel the potatoes because if you leave them with the skin, they're not going to be as crispy as if they didn't have the skin. So once that, put the potatoes to cook in boiling water with salt for about 5 to 6 minutes until they're halfway done. So this is boiling for 5 or 6 minutes until they're halfway done. So once the potatoes are halfway cooked, we're gonna drain them, and in the colander we're just gonna move them around to create some fluff, to make them fluff up. And this is to break the ridges that we left when we cut them. This is what's gonna make the potatoes really, really crispy. Once we've done that, we leave the potatoes in the colander to steam for about 5 minutes. In the meantime, we can go on and turn the oven up to preheat it at 220 degrees Celsius. Also, I'm adding to these potatoes some fresh rosemary. This is very optional. You don't need to add this, but I do like how they taste. So I'm just taking a few leaves of fresh rosemary and chop them very, very, very finely. So once the potato have steamed for about 5 minutes, we put them in on a baking tray, and you can see how the potatoes have been fluffed up and they're kind of dry from outside. So this is what's going to give us that crispy outside and that fluffy inside. So once we have the potatoes on the baking tray, we're going to proceed to put some oil. I'm using olive oil, and then some seasoning, salt and black pepper to taste, and the rosemary that, as I said before, it's optional. You don't need to add it, but I just think it just gives it another dimension to the potato. And I'm using a little bit of oil. Normally here they will leave the oil in the tray and preheat the tray with the oil, but I just think that they are kind of oily that way, so I prefer to make these ones which are much lighter and they use less oil. So once we have all the potatoes with their seasoning and their oil, we're gonna put them in a preheated oven at 220 degrees Celsius for 40 minutes. And this is what is the result. Super crispy and fluffy potatoes. They are absolutely delicious. I am sure that once you make these, honestly, you have to make a lot because they're absolutely fantastic. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and remember to subscribe to the channel if you are not already, and I'll see you in the next video.